At 12, I swore the oath, leaving home and family. At 16, I saw my master die. I took up his shield and his name, and on that day, I became a Crusader. Armored by faith, driven by duty, bound to kill the enemies of Zakarum. Sworn to live as a Crusader and to die as one. Now, corruption returns to the hearts of men. I see it in the eyes of the mad. Hear it in the howling of the damned. A falling star in the west leads me to the town of New Tristram. The crusade calls me, and so I go.
The fallen star is close, but there's death here too. Greetings. I'm a Crusader of the Zakarum faith, and I saw a star falling on this town.
It fell on the old cathedral. There was only one survivor, Leah. You should speak with her. Captain Rumford, more dead are coming. We can't open the gates until we drive them back. My faith is rewarded. I keep coming.
My wrath is low.
I've never seen anyone fight like that before. Guards, open the gates. You'll find Leah at the Slaughtered Calf Inn. Burn those corpses before they rise again. Zakarum has fallen to disgrace. What fate has saved?
Are you Leah? They tell me you survived the falling star.
I did, but it blasted my uncle Deckard Cain into the depths of the old cathedral. I tried to search for him, but the dead were already rising. I came back here to rally the militia, but...
Watch out! They're going to return! This is killing business.
The dead will overwhelm us all, unless something is done.
Something like putting the dead back to sleep? I can do that.
Thank you. You should speak with Captain Rumford at the gate. He can tell you what to do. We've been under siege for 6 days now. Uncle Deckard is still missing. Captain Rumford and the others are losing hope. I tell them not to lose faith, but if help doesn't arrive soon...
I promised Marco I'd protect him, but now he's dead.
I've come to help. How do we stop these risen dead?
I admire your courage, but Captain Dalton and the militia were slaughtered by those things. Only I survived.
Have faith, Captain. Have faith.
Well, I have seen you fight. Strike at the wretched mothers and their queen. They're the ones vomiting out these horrors. They're attacking the barricades! That's one of the wretched mothers.
I, Deckard Cain, have spent many years traveling and writing about the strange creatures in our world. But the sight of the wretched mothers still haunts me. They are the remnants of Queen Asilla's slaughtered handmaidens who were twisted by foul magic. Now they feast upon cadavers and regurgitate them as newly formed, risen dead. I will never forget the first time I saw these horrors shambling out of the misty woods. Our loved ones, buried long ago, rose from their graves and began to attack the living. However, the risen dead were only the beginning.
Young quill fiends. The mother can't be far. Not enough rat. That's done.
The dead. They started to eat us while we slept. They're everywhere. Run! Save yourself!
Mother dead. That should slow the attacks. Fiends must have stolen the treasure. Oh, Tristram. Diablo himself was here.
Thank you for your help, but could you talk some sense into Leah? She won't give up on the idea of rescuing her uncle.
She's brave. With help, she may yet save Cain.
Akarat favors me! Marco, I'd protect him, but now he's dead.
The fight is over for this one. Tristram Cathedral. The fallen star lies within. In the eastern kingdom of Kyrgyzstan, I heard rumors of Zakharum warriors called Crusaders. While the natives were most reticent, I was able to deduce that this order was founded 200 years ago, just as Rakis took his army of paladins west. But these Crusaders went east on a very different mission.
Grotesques may seem slow and senseless, but they hide many dangers within their hideously malformed bodies. A set of spikes lurk.
My name is Latdanen, and I'm cursed. Once the captain of King Leoric's army, I lived only to honor my land and my king. No man has a greater love for his king than I had for mine, even as I drove my blade through his dark and corrupted heart.
Some foul new disease has taken hold in this of it. Since returning to Tristram, I have seen their numbers surge. The evil forces that linger here give them strength, and I fear that the worst is yet to come.
Time to test my skill.
Is low. Impressive mushrooms. It was Lazarus. Of that I am certain. He alone had the king's ear, and whispered dark and evil magics into it, instilling the notion of an imminent attack by Westmarch. Afraid to speak against the Archbishop, the councillors nodded their empty heads in agreement, and sent us off to die.
This cannot be opened yet. It won't open. I require more rat. Not enough rat. This cannot be opened yet. Not yet. Before Zakarum. Studies indicate that a high-level cleric of the Zakarum named Akan began to sense the corruption that was eating away at the heart of his faith. He knew this corruption would eventually destroy his beloved church, and that he must take action. After much prayer, Akan hit upon the idea of an order of crusaders. Patience. I require more rat. Power before Zakarum.
I thought we could keep the dead trapped here. Akarat, save me.
Akarat hears you, friend.
Oh, minions, stay back! Back! May this let go! Skeleton King?
The power of the fallen star awakened me, and soon all will suffer as I have suffered. Gods, bring me his bones!
thank you. But why did you risk yourself for me?
Your niece asked me to find you, and I agreed.
Oh, it is wonderful to hear that Leah is well. We must discuss the fallen star. Follow me to Tristram.
I rescued the old scholar and learned from him that a creature called the Skeleton King stands between me and the star. But not for long.
Leah told me of your crusade to find the...
Uncle, you're alive!
Thanks to you and your friend here.
Got a right good bunch of things for you this fine. From the east shall come a monarch whose rule begins in blood.
I've spent most of my life traveling from place to place with Uncle Deckard while he did his...
The Skeleton King was once our beloved
Did you
lord.
learn anything about your mother?
She wasn't from Tristram originally. She came here during the Trouble.
I am the last of the Horodrim. I couldn't always claim.
I can see that Leah is important to you.
I do not know what my life would have been like had I not raised her. Oh, it must have been difficult for Leah, following an old man on a mad search for the secrets to defeating the lords of the burning hells. But though she has seen her share of mysterious things, she is still unsure of my quest.
These dark events tax us. I worry for Hadric.
The prophecy of the end days is contained within the Horodric tome.
When Leah told us the dead were pouring out of the cathedral, we quickly went to put an end to it. At first it seemed we were succeeding, but they just kept coming.
The story of Mad King Leoric hangs heavy over this town.
Thank you for helping me fight the darkness. To contend with evil is the essence of what it means to be a Templar.
You are welcome, friend.
Unimaginable! Dark magic lingers here. Not yet. Make your peace quickly. Make your peace quickly. Not ready yet. I tried to count how many we've killed, but I've lost track. Keep your distance from him. This burden is mine to bear. May death bring peace from your madness, Leon.
Traitors! Even in death, the armies of Condorus will still obey their king, even if you will not.
We have just arrived in Tristram, and I must say, I'm a bit dismayed. This place is a backwater filled with serfs and an ancient broken-down monastery. Hardly fit for the king of Condorus. I cannot fathom why Lazarus was so intent on this becoming our new seat of power.
You dare to bring a warmth of life into my tomb?
We shall put you down, Hellspawn! Pallid malaise has fallen over the manor we now call home. Young Albert.
You will never defeat me!
You were defeated the moment you surrendered to madness.
High priests in Kurast proclaimed Leoric king of Condurus many years ago. He ruled well until Diablo's influence drove him mad, and the loyal knight Lac-Dannen was forced to slay him. Afterward, Diablo himself raised Leoric from the dead as the Skeleton King, until the monarch's son, Aiden, vanquished him.
Crater, at last.
What skill should I master?
We'll feast at the
Falling Star was a man. Interesting.
I remember falling.
Through several floors at least.
I am not your enemy. I think the darkness. The darkness is coming.
Be calm and come with me.
The fallen star was a man. Only a man. I begin to wonder if his fall is related to my crusade. I will take him to the old scholar. He may know.
Cain, meet the Falling Star.
No man could survive such a thing.
A warrior, I think. I came bearing grave.
Your message might be all that can save. Tell me everything you remember, stranger.
Falling. Fire.
It is vital that we
The
fight.
goatmen are rampaging through the fields.
Of course, of course. Just as the dead rose around the stranger, the sword.
All goatmen are mad. They don't need a sword for that. But I will send...
I've dug up got a right good bunch of things for you this fine day. I can't use that. I will use this. A fine choice. What was once one shall become four. If there's a sword here, we will find it.
Some time ago, I revealed that the Khazra, or goatmen, were originally humans until the Vizieri corrupted them. For many years, these creatures were simple and lethargic. These days have ended. Khazra attacks are widely reported, and the number of fatalities is higher than anything in my record. I have heard the most ridiculous tales about travelers being ambushed by vicious trees. It is too much. Despite their name, the wood wraiths are not plants, but fully mobile beasts who have taken on the guise of foliage to ensnare their prey. Only a simpleton could be fooled by such a trick. I do not understand how evil walks in the day. Should it not fear the light? Should it? We are good, but we do not fear the darkness. But we are courageous. Surely you don't suggest evil is brave? No. A good choice. I would have chosen the same. My wrath is low. By all that is holy, you see that enemy over there? sluggish beasts can thrive in any grassland or forest, provided there's enough water. Farmers will recognize these brutes as the savage cousins of the common cat, a tame breed that was likely domesticated nearly 2,000 years ago. One can hardly imagine the trouble that effort must have taken.
The sword piece is near.
A dark coven has formed in Tristram, and I fear that their superstitious violence may damn the whole region. I discovered very little during my eavesdropping, except that the word murder was repeated several times.
Kill him! We must hurry with the ritual. Naga will be here soon. The sword glows. Perhaps the goatmen truly were driven mad.
Who are you to take what is mine?
I am a crusader.
Regardless, I have claimed it. I am Magda, and I lead this coven. The Shard.
I disagree.
Very well. Let games begin. Well fought, but you will never possess the next piece. It has fallen where only the ancients may tread.
She is more devious than she appears.
Tristram fields are fair lands, fertile and temperate. Superstitious farmers kept away from them for quite a while after the fall of Old Tristram. But time has persuaded them to abandon these ridiculous notions and take up the hoe and plough once more. Now they supply crops to both New Tristram and Wortham.
Not enough left. This cannot be opened yet. Fight might be down. Excellent. I enjoyed that. These creatures won't go down easily. An incredible feat. I am undone. Demons spawn have taken root in my field. Then perhaps you should move. This land is all my family has. I cannot. Yes! My land is safe. Bless you. Tristram's families will not starve, thanks. Here is a piece of the sword. It was held by a witch and...
Uncle Deckard, you sound like those dark cultists.
Very good, Leia.
I have no memory. Their leader, Magda, said...
That makes me think of the drowned temple near the festering woods. I remember you telling me about it, Uncle.
Exactly, Leia. The temple was home to the Nephilim. Leia, your knowledge could be invaluable. You must go and help
The
us.
Nephilim were ancient humans with fantastic powers. Legend holds that they waged a terrible battle near the temple, and that their ghosts still war with one another.